You are going to die. Maybe you have experienced what I'm about to describe. You're lying in bed, having a normal night just like any other, when suddenly you have the realization. You've always known it as fact, but now you feel it. Maybe you think back to this moment in the day, but you can't quite grasp the same sense of fear, the same urgency you felt the night before. But as you lie there, it hits you like a truck. Something about the loneliness of the night, the pensive atmosphere, breeds these morbid fervors. Your thoughts add up and layer upon themselves until they reach a sickly, bleak crescendo. Behind all of our goals, the never-ending locomotion of death. If we were immortal, why would we ever take it upon ourselves to do anything in a timely manner? However, to be honest, the fear of death may very well be the root of most of my anxieties as well. I worry that I will never achieve or do all these things that I want to do in time. Not that I know what all these things are, but I also worry about not having enough time to figure it out in the first place. Maybe selfishly, I almost never ponder the immortality of others. At least, I don't feel the same dread. The imminent demise of my loved ones are by no means a comfort, but my own impermanence is most often at the forefront of my psyche. Maybe this says something about me. I've been thinking about all the things that I feel like I've figured out, at least a little bit, but no matter how I square it, I just can't seem to figure this one thing out. And it's death. I've learned to be better at accepting flaws, mistakes, emotions in myself and others. But here's the question. How do you accept something that would render the very meaning of acceptance obsolete upon its happening? I guess you won't have to accept anything by then, but how am I supposed to be able to accept the erasure of my very being along with the power to accept at all? Sometimes I get obsessed over all the little ways I could possibly die. I want to cling to life. I can't even imagine letting go. Thinking about all this stuff, not just death, but what I want to accomplish, my failures, the judgment of others, trying to be better. It fills my head up with so much noise. The age-old adage, live in the moment, stands true, at least in my opinion. But that doesn't make it any easier to actually do. You are going to die. And maybe that's okay. Or maybe it isn't.